My life is falling apart, but in a cool way. Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. This month, I've been trying to make this video for like a month. This month, all I've been doing is trying to get my life together and on track a little bit. So I'm telling you right now, I read 0 books for this video. I'm not gonna be talking about anything I read because the answer is nothing. I am trying to like clean up my spaces, schedule my life, just like take some time for myself. And so I'm using this like kind of chill vlog where you just see little bits and pieces of me trying to do that as a way to hopefully encourage myself to continue to do that and maybe encourage you to take some time for yourself, do what you need, etc. as well. Because it's hard out here. It's hard out here. So in this video, I'm going to go to the bookstore. I'm gonna go on some long walks. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna scream some Noah Kahn music, probably. Gonna hang out with my dog. All of the fun little self-care like things that I feel like I need to do to start feeling like a human again. Because when Julian Baker said, I'm in the backseat of my body, I did unfortunately feel that one. I did unfortunately feel that one. I'm just like not super feeling like a human lately. Like I feel like I'm just going through the motions. So I'm attempting to do things that will like lower my anxiety and stress levels, help me feel present, just help me feel a little bit more grounded instead of like I'm just floating and I'm like a nebulous, amorphous, non-corporeal being. Because that'd be cool. And I'll tell you some of the things that I've been doing that have been helping. One of the major things that always helps me when I'm feeling like this is therapy, which brings us to the sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp. Now, I have been in therapy since I was in 6th grade, I think, and I'm very vocal about the fact that therapy has at different points changed and saved and bettered my life. I'm very, very grateful to have a therapist that I trust as much as I do. I literally don't think that I would be here, much less like functioning, if I didn't have therapy. I just think therapy is such a vital tool in helping us understand ourselves better and being kinder to ourselves and to our brains. Because like I said before, it is hard out here. Like the world is not always an easy place to live in, and it's not always an easy thing to be human, but it's worth it. And therapy is something that constantly helps me to reframe and put things in perspective and gives me action steps to do things that will make me feel more like a human. I'm so grateful for therapy and so grateful for more accessible versions of therapy like BetterHelp, which is an online resource with thousands of licensed therapists that can help you with exactly what problems you are struggling with or facing. To get started on BetterHelp, all you have to do is answer a few questions about what you're looking for and your preferences about therapy, and then BetterHelp can get you connected with a therapist that's right for you in their really, really massive network of licensed, experienced therapists. And then one really cool feature of BetterHelp is that you can talk to your therapist however feels most comfortable for you. So text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist whenever is convenient for you and also schedule live sessions with your therapist for whenever time works for both of you. And then also, if your therapist isn't right for any reason, you can switch therapists at no additional charge. I mention this because I think a lot of times when people first start therapy, they get kind of discouraged if the first therapist they talk to isn't the perfect fit for them, but that's super normal. I have had to do that many times in my life to find the therapist that works best for me. So you can do that with BetterHelp at no additional cost. I think that's really cool. When you use BetterHelp, you can expect the same kind of professionalism and quality that you would from in-person therapy, but you get a therapist that's custom picked for you based on your questionnaire. You get more flexibility in terms of scheduling and a more affordable price than most in-person therapy. Plus, if you use my link below today, you can get 10% off your first month at www.betterhelp.com/SallyTims. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SallyTims. It'll all be linked in the description as well. Thank you for sponsoring this video, BetterHelp. I think the first thing up on the docket in this video is cleaning my room. So let's cut to that footage. So one thing that is really stressing me out is that my room is a mess and I haven't done laundry in like probably like 3 weeks. and I'm just so overwhelmed by everything that like cleaning and doing things like that I know will make me feel better is really hard. So I called out of one of my jobs today. I still have to go to the other two, but I called out of one so that I have the morning off because I was just feeling really horrible. So I have to leave for the other one at like 4 p.m. It's about 12:30 now, and I still have to like shower and get ready, but that gives me like 2 and a bit hours to try to clean my room. I have laundry going. I've started that cycle. I am gonna clean my room and like take care of my plants and shit that I haven't watered in weeks. I am gonna try to get my room to a place that doesn't make me feel really panicky. So I'm gonna like listen to music and clean my room. I also think I'm gonna try to go get a gym membership on my way to work because I have just felt really angry recently and like I'm gonna scream at any given moment, and I think that will help because in the past when I've exercised regularly it has helped me feel less like a bottomless pit of rage and more like a person. Cleaning time lapse or something like that. Cleaning montage maybe. Okay.
Walking Scott Street feeling like a stranger, with an open heart, open container.
I swear to God, my mental health can be assessed by how many drinking vessels I have in my room that I haven't taken out. It's rough, you guys. It's the next day. I didn't finish cleaning my room yesterday.
There's helicopters over my head every night when I go to bed.
It's all washing over me. I'm angry again. The things that I lost here, the people I knew, they had me surrounded for my law too.
Fuck you, Noah Khan.
Spending money and I earned it. When I'm lonely, that's when I'll burn it. Do you feel ashamed when you hear my name? I asked you, how is your sister? I heard you got her degree. And I said that makes me feel old. You said, what does that make me? I asked you how it's playing drums. You said it's too much shit to carry. And what about the band? You said they're all getting married.
the lighting is so horrible. A lot of the footage that you have seen in this video so far was taken like over a month ago because I was like, I'm gonna get my life together. And then I tried and then I didn't. But that's just how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, we just simply try over and over and over again. And we keep failing, and that's okay because we'll just try again, you know? So I'm trying not to beat myself up about the fact that I didn't succeed in the way that I wanted to last time. But I did this week clean my room for the most part. It's as good as it's gonna get, and I'm happy with it. So clap for me. I've also gotten my hair significantly chopped since you saw me. So today I am fighting the blues because it's really gloomy outside, and I'm gonna make a cup of tea and turn on my little light therapy lamp, trick my brain into thinking it's sunny. And I'm editing a video, reading a little bit, just taking a day to kind of do what I need to do, and try not to stress about it. So we're trying this again. We're trying this again, okay? Did I spill boiling water on the counter and my foot? Who's to say?
No longer a danger to herself or others. She made up her mind and laced up her shoes. Yelled down the hall, but nobody answered. So she walked outside without an excuse. She could do anything she wants to. She could do whatever she wants to do. She could go home, but she's not going to. So she picks a direction. It's 90 in Memphis. Turns up.
Okay, I have to return a bunch of books that I have from the library that I've had for like weeks. Have I read a single one? I have not. But yeah, I'm returning those to get them out of my house and my mind. Let's do it.
Could come true. I'm asking for it if they do. Doesn't know what she wants or what she's gonna do. A rebel without a clue.
I'm back after a day of like errands, catching up on work, emailing some friends and stuff like that. And overall, if I'm being honest, I feel like a little bit better, I think, than like when this video started. But I also just feel like a lot of times when I see videos similar to this, or like see things with the focus of like making yourself feel better, I feel like it's really easy to just lie and be like, okay, I did 3 things and now I'm better. And I don't want to do that because that's not always how it works. So I definitely feel less stressed out by my living space. And I'm very grateful to my friends that have spent time with me recently for making me feel loved, but I'm definitely still battling a lot of that same anxiety and stuff that I've been dealing with, because it doesn't just go away like the second we start to care for ourselves. But I do feel like I'm on a much better track of like building some habits that are good for myself because of some of the work that I did in this video. But I was just hoping that I could use filming and like publishing this video as like encouragement to do some of the stuff that I've been putting off, because it gives me this sort of like false sense of accountability. I think all that is to say, just listen to your body and pay attention to what you're needing and wanting, because it's really easy to just turn off the voice in our heads that is trying to give us information. that is important. The thing is, we need that information to be able to serve ourselves in the best possible way. So I think the things that have been helping me the most, honestly, throughout this past little bit have been journaling. I've been journaling a lot, and like sometimes it's the only thing that lets me sleep is to like journal or like write a little poem, no matter how shitty, just to feel like my thoughts have gone somewhere. I've also been zining. I've been making a zine that like, I don't know if anyone besides like my friends and family will ever see. Putting some of my poetry and artwork and a bunch of stuff together in this like interesting and fun way. And that's been a really cool way to like be creative without forcing myself to live in the thoughts that scare me, because sometimes I get trapped into this falsity that like my sadness will fuel my creativity or whatever. And that's just like, that's a shitty way to look at it, because it's romanticizing something that doesn't need to be romanticized. Anyway, I'm getting very philosophical about this, but all I'm trying to say is that you should be patient with yourself, find things that really help you to feel like a grounded and realized human being, and then do them. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey. And don't forget to use my link down below, betterhelp.com/sallytims. That's better, HELP.com/sallytims for 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. And please, 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 if there's one thing you take away from this, be a little bit extra kind to yourself today. All right, in case you haven't heard it, I love you. Bye.